Well, federal lawmakers are determining how to send aid to Israel and whether it should be tied to additional aid for Ukraine. Democrats and even some Republicans are in favor of combining Israel, Ukraine, and other aid into one supplemental package. The House Republicans are not on board with that plan. WENY Washington correspondent Brendan Scanlon joins us live to explain why this evening. Brendan.
Nada, good evening. That's right. So House and some Senate Republicans say that getting that aid to Israel as soon as possible needs to be the first step here on Capitol Hill. They say additional aid for Ukraine, Taiwan, the border, and a few others can and should be debated down the road without delaying first the aid for Israel. Of course, supplying that aid for our ally nation is, again, very strong bipartisan support here on Capitol Hill. Now, the latest in a proposal outlined by the House GOP and their new Speaker, Mike Johnson, Republicans actually want to cut over $14 billion in funding for the IRS and use it instead to fund Israel, the aid for Israel. But here's the potential issue with that. The Congressional Budget Office, or CBO, which is a nonpartisan agency, predicts cutting that $14 billion from the IRS would actually increase deficits more than $12 billion by 2033. I asked some House Republicans about this just a few moments ago, and here's what Representative Mike Kelly of Pennsylvania had to say.
I like the Speaker's ideas on it, right? We'll look at CBO, see what works, and then we'll try to determine, again, what's in the best interests of the people who supply every single penny and our taxpayers. I think, though, with the aid to Israel, I don't want it coming out of the same package. I want it able that our folks can see exactly what it is that the money that we're spending, their money that we're spending, and what we're sending to Ukraine, what we're sending to Israel. I think it's really important.
And Renata, both Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell are standing together really firm on including the aid for Ukraine with the aid for Israel and some of those others that we spoke about a minute ago. But there are a number of Senate Republicans who are saying that the House approach, the House Republican approach, is the best path forward. So we're going to have to keep a very close eye out here on Capitol Hill in the coming days, and we'll keep you updated with the latest. Renata?